Hey guys, tonight we set sail on a journey through the salty seas of the 17th century, where the Caribbean sun beats down relentlessly and the air is thick with the scent of salt and adventure. Picture yourself aboard a creaking wooden ship, sails billowing in the wind as you navigate waters teeming with danger and opportunity. The horizon shimmers with the promise of new lands and untold treasures, but tonight you're not hunting for gold or jewels. Instead, you're after something equally valuable: cocoa beans. Yes, you heard that right. In this world of daring pirates and swashbuckling escapades, cocoa beans hold the power to pay for a round at the tavern or even settle a debt. But let's face it, you probably won't survive this chaotic pirate life without a sense of humor and a good pair of sea legs. So before you get comfortable, take a moment to like the video and subscribe, but only if you genuinely enjoy what I do here. And hey, drop a comment below with your location and local time. It's always fun to see where everyone's tuning in from across the globe. Now dim the lights, maybe turn on a fan for that soft background hum, and let's ease into tonight's journey together. As you step into the bustling port town, the air is alive with the clamor of trade and the laughter of sailors. Here in this vibrant hub of activity, pirates and locals alike mingle in a dance of commerce and camaraderie. The currency of choice, you soon discover, isn't the shiny coins you might expect. Instead, cocoa beans with their rich, earthy aroma are the treasures exchanged for goods and services. Imagine the scene: a pirate swaggering into a tavern, his boots clacking against the wooden floor, a mischievous grin on his face as he tosses a handful of cocoa beans onto the bar. The barkeep, a grizzled old sea dog with a twinkle in his eye, nods approvingly and pours a frothy mug of ale. This isn't just a transaction. It's a ritual steeped in the unique culture of piracy. Historians still argue whether cocoa beans were truly more valuable than gold in some parts of the Caribbean, but one thing's for sure: they were a staple in the pirate economy. You see, while gold weighed down pockets and was harder to come by, cocoa beans were light, portable, and most importantly, edible. In an age where provisions often ran low, cocoa beans served not only as currency, but as sustenance during long voyages. The appeal of cocoa beans lay in their versatility. Not only could they be used to pay for a warm meal or a pint of grog, but they were also cherished for their invigorating properties. Pirates always on the lookout for ways to keep their energy up during grueling journeys found in cocoa a delightful source of vitality. After all, who wouldn't want a little pick-me-up when facing the next treacherous storm or skirmish at sea? As you wander through the bustling marketplace, your senses are bombarded by the sights and sounds of trade. Stalls overflow with exotic spices, vibrant textiles, and of course, sacks upon sacks of cocoa beans. Merchants haggle over prices, their voices rising above the din, each one eager to strike a deal that favors them. It's a dance of negotiation, punctuated by the occasional boisterous laugh or heated argument. In this world, the value of a cocoa bean is not just measured in its weight, but in its potential to bring pleasure and satisfaction. It's a commodity that transcends the mundane, offering a taste of luxury in a life fraught with uncertainty. For pirates who live on the fringes of society, cocoa beans are a symbol of their defiance and resourcefulness. But let's pause for a moment and reflect on the irony here. In our modern world, chocolate is often seen as a guilty pleasure, a treat to be savored on special occasions. Yet for these pirates, it was a lifeline, a necessity that fueled their adventures and sustained them through hardships. It just goes to show how perspectives shift over time, doesn't it? As the sun dips below the horizon, casting a golden glow over the harbor, you find yourself drawn to the lively taverns that line the waterfront. Inside, the air is thick with the scent of tobacco and the raucous laughter of sailors. Here, stories are spun, friendships are forged, and deals are struck, all in the flickering light of oil lamps and the comforting embrace of cocoa-scented air. In this haven of revelry, the cocoa bean reigns supreme, a testament to the ingenuity and resilience of those who dared to chart a course through uncharted waters. So as you sip your imaginary mug of pirate grog, take a moment to appreciate the humble cocoa bean and its unlikely place in history. After all, who would have thought that such a small, unassuming seed could wield such influence over the lives of those daring adventurers of the high seas? As you continue your journey through the vibrant world of 17th century piracy, the role of cocoa beans as a form of currency reveals itself as a fascinating aspect of life in these tumultuous times. Picture yourself standing at the edge of a bustling dock where ships of all sizes bob gently against the tide, their sails furled and masts towering like sentinels of adventure. Pirates, merchants, and sailors mingle in a cacophony of voices, each one bartering and trading with a zeal that speaks to the high stakes of their existence. In this lively marketplace, cocoa beans are the currency of choice, slipping through fingers as easily as the sea breeze through the rigging. The clinking of metal coins is largely absent, replaced by the soft rustle of burlap sacks filled with these tiny treasures. It's a scene that might seem surreal to us today, but in the world of pirates, it was a practical necessity. The adoption of cocoa beans as currency was rooted in their intrinsic value. Unlike gold or silver, which required smelting and minting, cocoa beans were ready to use straight from the pod. Their portability and durability made them ideal for trade, especially in a region where the traditional currency was scarce or simply impractical for the day-to-day needs of a pirate crew. Imagine, if you will, a pirate captain negotiating the sale of captured goods with a local trader. The captain, a grizzled figure with a sun-bleached bandana and a voice roughened by years at sea, gestures with a flourish as he presents a sack of cocoa beans. The trader, eyes gleaming with interest, weighs the sack in his hands, assessing the quality and quantity of the beans. A nod of agreement, and the deal is struck, a handshake sealing the transaction in a manner as binding as any written contract. Historians still argue whether cocoa beans were ever considered legal tender in official transactions, but there's no denying their widespread use in the informal economies of pirate ports and settlements. The flexibility of cocoa as a medium of exchange was a boon to those living on the fringes of colonial society, where the formal banking systems of Europe seemed as distant as the stars. But what about the pirates themselves? For these seafaring adventurers, cocoa beans represented more than just a means to purchase goods or services. They were a symbol of autonomy and defiance against the rigid structures of the old world. In their hands, cocoa beans became tools of empowerment, allowing them to carve out a living in a world that often sought to confine them to the shadows. As you wander through this world of cocoa-fueled commerce, consider the stories that each bean might tell. Perhaps it was harvested by a farmer on a distant plantation, traded across seas and borders before finding its way into the hands of a pirate. Or maybe it was part of a larger treasure trove spirited away from a Spanish galleon and hidden in a secret cache until the time was right to spend it. The allure of cocoa beans lay in their ability to transcend the ordinary. For pirates who lived lives of uncertainty and danger, each bean represented a moment of respite, a chance to indulge in a little luxury amidst the hardships of their existence. It was a small comfort, but one that carried immense significance in a world where the next meal or safe harbor was never guaranteed. And yet there's an undeniable irony in the fact that something as simple as a cocoa bean could wield such power. In our modern world where currency is often intangible and digital, the idea of using a humble seed as money seems almost quaint. But for the pirates of the Caribbean, it was a pragmatic choice born of necessity and ingenuity, a testament to their resilience in the face of adversity. As the day draws to a close and the markets begin to quiet, you find yourself reflecting on the legacy of this unusual currency. The cocoa bean, with its rich history and multifaceted role in the lives of pirates, stands as a testament to the resourcefulness of those who dared to defy convention. In their hands, it became more than just a commodity. It was a passport to adventure, a key to unlocking the mysteries of the high seas. So as you cast one last glance at the bustling port, take a moment to appreciate the humble cocoa bean and its place in the annals of pirate history. It's a story that speaks to the power of innovation and the enduring spirit of those who dared to dream of a life beyond the horizon. As the sun rises over the Caribbean, casting a golden hue across the water, you find yourself drawn deeper into the enigmatic world of pirates and their unconventional ways of life. The morning air is crisp and salty with the promise of another day filled with the unexpected. This time, the spotlight falls on the unwritten pirate code, a set of rules and traditions that govern the lives of these seafaring adventurers. Intriguingly, even cocoa beans find their place within this code of conduct woven into the fabric of pirate society, like the very sails of their ships. Imagine yourself aboard a pirate vessel, the deck bustling with activity as the crew prepares for the day's journey. There's an air of camaraderie and discipline, a surprising contrast to the chaotic image one might have of pirate life. Yet beneath the surface lies a complex social structure bound by honor and mutual respect. The pirate code, though unwritten, serves as a guiding force ensuring that order prevails, even amidst the lawlessness of the high seas. In this world, cocoa beans play a unique role in the barter system that underpins pirate life. Just as they might be used to settle a bar tab or purchase provisions, cocoa beans are also employed as a means of rewarding loyalty and service among the crew. It's a quirky tidbit that adds another layer of depth to the pirate code, highlighting the importance of trust and reciprocity in a world where survival often hinges on the strength of one's alliances. Picture a captain addressing his crew, his voice carrying the weight of authority and experience. In his hand, he holds a small pouch of cocoa beans, a tangible representation of the rewards that await those who prove themselves worthy. For the men gathered around him, these beans are more than just a snack or a trade item. They're a symbol of the shared bonds that unite them in their quest for adventure and fortune. Historians still argue whether the pirate code was universally adhered to, or if it varied significantly from one crew to another. Some suggest that the code was more of a guideline flexible enough to accommodate the diverse backgrounds and temperaments of the pirates who roamed the seas. Others contend that the code was strictly enforced with violators facing harsh consequences for their transgressions. Regardless of its exact nature, the pirate code served as a crucial framework within which cocoa beans could be exchanged and utilized effectively. It was a system that allowed pirates to thrive in an environment where traditional social structures had little relevance. In this world, the value of a cocoa bean was not just economic, but also symbolic, a testament to the shared ideals and aspirations that bound the crew together. Consider the scene below deck, where pirates gather to share tales of past exploits and plan future endeavors. The atmosphere is lively, punctuated by bursts of laughter and the clinking of mugs. In this space, cocoa beans are sometimes wagered in friendly games of chance, their presence a reminder of the interconnectedness of all aspects of pirate life. Even as these beans find their way into the hands of individual crew members, they remain a collective asset representing the wealth and stability of the entire crew. It's a delicate balance, one that requires a keen understanding of human nature and the dynamics of power and influence. Yet for pirates, it is second nature, an integral part of their identity and way of life. As you ponder the intricacies of the pirate code and its relationship with cocoa beans, you begin to see how these seemingly disparate elements come together to create a cohesive narrative. It's a story of resilience and adaptability, of finding value in the unexpected and forging a path through uncharted waters. In the grand tapestry of history, the pirate code and its use of cocoa beans may be but a small thread, yet it is a thread that adds richness and texture to the larger picture. It speaks to the ingenuity and resourcefulness of those who dared to challenge the status quo, carving out a space for themselves in a world that often sought to confine them. So as you stand on the deck of that imaginary ship, watching the sun rise over the horizon, take a moment to reflect on the legacy of the pirate code and its impact on the lives of those who live by it. It's a reminder that even in the most unlikely of places, one can find order amid chaos and a sense of belonging in a world that is constantly shifting and changing. As the pirate ship sails through the azure waters of the Caribbean, you find yourself transported back in time, tracing the origins of the cocoa bean, a journey that weaves through the fabric of ancient civilizations and across vast oceans to the bustling ports of the New World. The story of cocoa begins long before it found its way into the hands of pirates, rooted deep in the heart of the Mesoamerican cultures that first cultivated this precious plant. Imagine yourself standing in the dense jungles of Central America, where the air is thick with the earthy scent of rich soil and vibrant foliage. Here among the towering trees and winding rivers, the ancient Mayans and Aztecs cultivated cocoa, recognizing it as a gift from the gods. These early peoples revered the cocoa bean not only for its delicious flavor, but also for its perceived spiritual and medicinal properties. In Mayan culture, the cocoa bean was more than just a commodity. It was a sacred element woven into the rituals and ceremonies that marked the passage of life. The beans were ground into a paste and mixed with water, spices, and sometimes chili to create a bitter beverage known as zocolate. This concoction, consumed by nobles and priests, was believed to confer wisdom and energy, a divine elixir that connected the earthly realm with the celestial. The Aztecs, too, held cocoa in high esteem, using it as a form of currency long before the pirates adopted it. In their sprawling empire, cocoa beans were traded for goods and services, their value so significant that they were often stored in temples alongside gold and precious stones. It is said that the great Aztec emperor Montezuma consumed vast quantities of cocoa, daily believing it to be a source of strength and virility. As you delve into this rich tapestry of history, you begin to understand how cocoa's journey from the jungles of Mesoamerica to the Caribbean was driven by the forces of exploration and conquest. When the Spanish conquistadors arrived in the Americas, they were captivated by the exotic flavors and intoxicating allure of cocoa. Recognizing its potential, they transported it across the Atlantic, introducing it to European society, where it quickly gained popularity among the elite. Historians still argue whether the Spanish truly appreciated cocoa's cultural significance or simply saw it as a novel luxury to be exploited. Regardless, its introduction to Europe marked the beginning of a global trade network that would eventually see cocoa beans exchanged as currency among the pirate communities of the Caribbean. As you picture the bustling ports where pirates and merchants mingled, it's easy to see how cocoa beans became entwined with the economic and social fabric of the region. The arrival of cocoa in the Caribbean brought with it new opportunities for trade and commerce, transforming these once remote islands into vibrant centers of activity. Imagine the scene at a Caribbean market where traders from different cultures and backgrounds gathered to exchange goods. In this melting pot of languages and traditions, cocoa beans are highly sought after, their value recognized by all who partake in the lively dance of barter and negotiation. For pirates who often operated on the fringes of colonial society, cocoa beans offered a unique advantage. Not only were they a portable and easily divisible form of currency, but they also held intrinsic value as a commodity that could be consumed or traded. It was a practical solution to the challenges of life on the high seas, where traditional currency was often scarce or impractical. As you trace the journey of cocoa from the ancient civilizations of the Americas to the bustling ports of the Caribbean, you begin to appreciate the complex web of history and culture that surrounds this humble bean. It's a story that speaks to the power of human innovation and the enduring appeal of a taste that has captivated the senses for centuries. So as you sail on through the shimmering waters of the Caribbean, take a moment to reflect on the legacy of cocoa and its journey across time and space. It's a tale of exploration and discovery, of cultural exchange and adaptation, and above all, of the indomitable spirit that drives us to seek out new horizons. As the sun climbs higher in the sky, casting its warm glow over the deck of the pirate ship, you find yourself immersed in the daily life of a pirate. This world, teetering on the edge of chaos and adventure, is one where each day brings new challenges and opportunities. The routine of a pirate is far from mundane, filled with the demands of maintaining a ship, planning expeditions, and keeping morale high among a diverse crew. And amidst the rumble and bustle, cocoa beans play an unexpectedly significant role. Picture yourself waking up in the cramped quarters of the pirate vessel, the sound of waves lapping against the hull, a constant companion. The air is thick with the scent of salt and the faint aroma of cocoa, a reminder of the precious cargo stored below deck. As you step out onto the deck, the crew is already hard at work tending to the rigging and ensuring that the ship is seaworthy for the day's journey. The life of a pirate is demanding, requiring both physical endurance and mental fortitude. From the crack of dawn until the sun sets on the horizon, the crew is engaged in a variety of tasks, scrubbing the deck, mending sails, and practicing combat drills. It's a life that leaves little room for idleness, and yet amidst the flurry of activity, there is a sense of camaraderie and shared purpose. In this world, cocoa beans serve as a unique form of sustenance, offering a brief respite from the rigors of pirate life. Unlike traditional currencies, which might be hoarded or hidden away, cocoa beans are consumed and enjoyed, providing a much-needed boost of energy during long shifts at sea. It's a quirky tidbit that adds flavor to the pirate's daily routine, both literally and metaphorically. Imagine the scene as the crew gathers for a short break under the mid-morning sun. A pirate, his face weathered by the sea, reaches into a burlap sack and retrieves a handful of cocoa bean, sharing them with his fellow seafarers. The beans are savored, their rich taste a welcome contrast to the otherwise sparse provisions. It's a moment of shared indulgence, a reminder that even in the harshest of environments, small pleasures can go a long way in lifting spirits. Historians still argue whether pirates truly relied on cocoa beans as a staple of their diet, or if their consumption was more of a luxury afforded during times of prosperity. Some accounts suggest that cocoa was reserved for special occasions or as a reward for exceptional service, while others paint a picture of it being a more common fixture in the pirate diet valued for its invigorating properties. Regardless of its prevalence, cocoa was an integral part of pirate culture, a symbol of the resourcefulness and adaptability that defined their way of life. In a world where the next meal was never guaranteed, the ability to transform an everyday commodity into a source of sustenance was a testament to the ingenuity of these seafaring adventurers. As the day wears on and the crew prepares for the next leg of their journey, you begin to see how cocoa beans are woven into the fabric of pirate life, both as a practical resource and a symbol of the freedom and autonomy that the pirate lifestyle represents. It's a world where tradition and innovation coexist, where the old ways are constantly being reimagined and repurposed to meet the demands of an ever-changing environment. Consider the simplicity and complexity of this life, where each day unfolds with the promise of the unknown. Pirates, for all their rough edges and notorious reputations, embody a spirit of resilience and determination that transcends the boundaries of their time. The cocoa bean, with its multifaceted role in their lives, serves as a reminder of the interconnectedness of all things, a tiny seed with the power to nourish, to trade, and to inspire. So as you sail onward through the endless expanse of ocean, take a moment to appreciate the daily life of a pirate and the role that cocoa beans play in shaping their journey. It's a story of survival and adventure, of finding meaning and joy in the small moments, and above all, of the enduring legacy of those who dared to chart their own course through the vastness of the sea. As the pirate ship glides into the bustling port, you are greeted by a kaleidoscope of sights and sounds, a vibrant tapestry of life that unfolds along the waterfront. The air buzzes with activity as sailors and merchants rush to and fro, their voices a jumble of languages and accents. This is the heart of the pirate ports where cocoa beans change hands as easily as the sea breeze whispers through the rigging. It's a place where cultures collide and commerce thrives, fueled by the unassuming power of the cocoa bean. Imagine yourself stepping onto the wooden planks of the dock, the salty air invigorating your senses as you take in the scene before you. The port is a hive of activity with ships of every size and shape moored side by side. Their flags snap briskly in the wind, a riot of colors and symbols that speak to the diverse origins of their crews. Pirates, traders, and locals mingle in a dance of trade and negotiation, their exchanges punctuated by laughter and the occasional heated argument. In this bustling marketplace, cocoa beans hold a unique position as both currency and commodity. The versatility of these little seeds makes them an ideal medium of exchange in a world where traditional currencies are often scarce. Pirates, with their penchant for the unconventional, have embraced cocoa as a form of currency that is as practical as it is profitable. Picture a merchant setting up his stall, his wares laid out in a colorful array. Sacks of cocoa beans are prominently displayed, their rich, earthy aroma wafting through the air. Customers approach eager to barter for the goods they desire, their offers measured in handfuls of cocoa beans rather than coins. It's a scene that might seem surreal to the modern eye. Yet in this world, it is the norm, a testament to the adaptability and ingenuity of those who inhabit it. Historians still argue whether the use of cocoa beans as currency was born out of necessity or convenience. But one thing is clear: it allowed for a level of economic fluidity that facilitated trade in these bustling ports. The informal economy of the pirate world thrived on the flexibility of cocoa, its value recognized by all who engaged in the lively commerce that defined these vibrant communities. As you wander through the market, you can't help but notice the myriad of goods on display: spices from the East, textiles from Europe, and handcrafted trinkets from the islands. Each stall tells a story of exploration and exchange, the cocoa beans that change hands, a symbol of the connections forged across oceans and cultures. In this melting pot of trade, the role of the cocoa bean extends beyond mere currency. It is a bridge between worlds, a common denominator that transcends the boundaries of language and tradition. For pirates and locals alike, cocoa represents a shared understanding, a mutual recognition of its value that facilitates cooperation and collaboration. Consider the scene as a pirate strikes a deal with a local trader, their handshake sealing the transaction in a gesture of trust and respect. The cocoa beans that pass between them are more than just a payment. They are a symbol of the unspoken agreements that underpin the economic and social fabric of the port. It's a world where the lines between friend and foe are blurred, where alliances are forged and broken in the blink of an eye, and where the humble cocoa bean serves as both a tool and a talisman. As you leave the bustling port behind the sun beginning to dip below the horizon, you reflect on the role of cocoa in shaping the pirate ports of the Caribbean. It's a story of innovation and adaptability, of finding value in the unexpected and forging connections in a world defined by change. In these vibrant communities, the cocoa bean stands as a testament to the resilience and resourcefulness of those who dared to carve out a space for themselves on the fringes of the known world. So as you make your way back to the ship, the gentle rocking of the waves beneath your feet, take a moment to appreciate the legacy of the pirate ports and the role that cocoa beans played in their stories. It's a tale of adventure and enterprise, of finding opportunity amidst adversity, and above all of the enduring spirit of those who lived and thrived on the edge of the sea. As the evening shadows lengthen across the port, you find yourself drawn into the lively heart of pirate bar culture, a world where cocoa beans are exchanged for laughter stories and the camaraderie that binds these seafaring rogues together. Imagine stepping through the creaky wooden door of a bustling tavern, the sound of raucous laughter and clinking mugs enveloping you like a warm embrace. Here in this dimly lit haven, the air is thick with the scent of tobacco smoke and the sweet, earthy aroma of cocoa. The tavern is a sanctuary for pirates, a place where the pressures of the sea can be momentarily forgotten in favor of revelry and companionship. As you navigate through the crowded room, you can hear snippets of conversations, tales of daring escapades, whispered rumors of hidden treasures, and the occasional boast about a particularly clever heist. It's a vibrant tapestry of life, woven together by the shared experiences and aspirations of those who call the sea their home. In this world, cocoa beans hold a special place, their presence felt in every corner of the tavern. Pirates, ever resourceful and unconventional, have adopted cocoa as a form of currency to settle their bar tabs, a practice that speaks to both the practicality and playfulness of their nature. Picture a pirate swaggering up to the bar, his eyes alight with mischief as he tosses a handful of cocoa beans onto the counter. The barkeep, a seasoned old salt with a knowing smile, nods in approval and slides a mug of frothy ale across the worn wooden surface. Historians still argue whether cocoa beans were genuinely used as a primary currency in pirate taverns, or if their use was more symbolic, a nod to the ingenuity and independence of pirate life. Either way, the exchange of cocoa for ale and camaraderie is a testament to the unique culture that flourished in these enclaves of rebellion and revelry. As you settle into a corner of the tavern, the lively atmosphere envelops you, a symphony of voices and laughter that drowns out the worries of the world beyond. Here, amidst the clatter of mugs and the shuffle of feet, you can sense the unspoken bonds that unite these pirates, a shared understanding of the risks and rewards of their chosen path. Consider the scene as a group of pirates gathers around a table, their faces illuminated by the flickering glow of a nearby lantern. With a mix of anticipation and amusement, they engage in a friendly game of chance, their wagers measured in cocoa beans rather than coins. It's a playful reminder of the fluidity and flexibility of pirate life, where the value of a currency is determined not by its weight in gold, but by the joy and camaraderie it brings. As the night wears on, the tavern becomes a microcosm of the pirate world, a place where stories are shared, secrets are kept, and alliances are forged. The cocoa beans that change hands are more than just a means of payment. They are a symbol of the freedom and defiance that define the pirate spirit. In this world of dimly lit corners and whispered conversations, cocoa beans transcend their role as mere currency. They become tokens of friendship and trust, a tangible representation of the bonds that hold this community together. For pirates who live on the edge of society and the law, these small seeds are a reminder of the resilience and resourcefulness that allow them to thrive in a world of uncertainty. As you leave the tavern and step back into the cool night air, the laughter and music still echoing in your ears, you reflect on the role of cocoa in shaping pirate bar culture. It's a story of innovation and adaptability, of finding joy and connection in the most unlikely of places. In this world of adventure and enterprise, the cocoa bean serves as both a currency and a symbol, a testament to the enduring spirit of those who dared to chart their own course through the vastness of the sea. So as you make your way back to the ship, the stars twinkling above like beacons in the night, take a moment to appreciate the legacy of pirate taverns and the role that cocoa beans played in their stories. It's a tale of camaraderie and resilience, of finding meaning and joy in the small moments, and above all, of the enduring spirit of those who lived and thrived on the edge of the sea. As the pirate ship sets sail from the lively port, the open sea stretches out before you, a vast untamed expanse that promises both peril and possibility. In this world of unpredictability, the economics of piracy emerge as a fascinating and complex system where cocoa beans play a pivotal role in sustaining the precarious balance between survival and prosperity. Imagine the pirate ship as a floating microeconomy, its crew a diverse assembly of individuals bound together by a shared pursuit of fortune and freedom. Each member, from the grizzled captain to the youngest deckhand, contributes to the collective success of the venture. In this cooperative society, resources must be managed carefully to ensure the well-being of all aboard. Cocoa beans, though small and seemingly insignificant, become integral to this economic ecosystem. Their versatility and portability make them an ideal form of currency, facilitating trade and transactions both within the crew and with the outside world. Pirates, ever the opportunists, have embraced cocoa as a means of navigating the complexities of life on the high seas. Consider the scene as the ship's quartermaster, a shrewd and calculating figure, oversees the distribution of provisions and loot. His ledger, marked with the names and shares of each crew member, serves as a record of the ship's economic standing. Among the entries are sacks of cocoa beans, carefully weighed and apportioned according to the unwritten rules of pirate fairness. Historians still argue whether the economics of piracy were as egalitarian as the legends suggest, or if power dynamics and hierarchy played a more significant role than is often acknowledged. What is clear, however, is that cocoa beans provided a flexible and accessible means of conducting trade, both within the internal economy of the ship and in dealings with external parties. Picture a pirate ship anchored off a remote island, its crew busy loading barrels and crates onto small boats. The goods captured from a recent raid are destined for trade with local inhabitants or other pirate crews. Cocoa beans, light and easily transported, are used to barter for fresh water, food, and other essentials, an exchange that benefits all parties involved. In this world, the economics of piracy are shaped by the constant interplay between risk and reward. Each decision, from the allocation of resources to the choice of targets, carries the potential for both great gain and devastating loss. Cocoa beans, with their inherent value and versatility, offer a measure of stability in a life defined by uncertainty. As you ponder the intricacies of pirate economics, you begin to see how cocoa beans serve as a bridge between the structured world of traditional commerce and the fluid, unpredictable nature of piracy. They are a means of connecting disparate elements, of creating order amid chaos, and of ensuring that the pirate enterprise remains viable and sustainable. Consider the scene as the crew gathers on deck for a meeting, the captain addressing them with a voice that carries both authority and camaraderie. He speaks of the challenges ahead, the risks and rewards that await them on the horizon. The cocoa beans, safely stored in the ship's hold, are a reminder of the resources at their disposal, a symbol of the collective strength that binds them together. In this world of constant change and adaptation, the economics of piracy reveal themselves as a testament to the ingenuity and resourcefulness of those who dare to challenge the status quo. Cocoa beans, for all their simplicity, become emblematic of the pirate spirit, a spirit that values autonomy, creativity, and resilience above all else. So as the ship sails onward into the unknown, the sun setting behind it in a blaze of color, take a moment to reflect on the role of cocoa in shaping the economics of piracy. It's a story of innovation and adaptability, of finding value in the unexpected and forging a path through uncharted waters. In this world of adventure and enterprise, the cocoa bean serves as both a currency and a symbol, a testament to the enduring spirit of those who lived and thrived on the edge of the sea. As the pirate ship sails under a sky painted with the hues of dawn, you find yourself contemplating the fascinating comparison between cocoa beans and traditional currency. In the world of 17th century piracy, where the rules of conventional society were often cast aside like ballast, the choice of cocoa beans as a form of currency was both pragmatic and ingenious. Imagine standing on the deck, the salty breeze tousling your hair as you watch the crew go about their morning routines. The sound of waves gently lapping against the hull accompanies the rhythmic creaking of the ship's timbers. In this floating world, where the next port might be days or weeks away, the choice of currency is not just a matter of convenience, but of survival. Traditional currencies like gold and silver, while valuable, are heavy and cumbersome, their worth tied to the whims of distant markets and the vagaries of supply and demand. For pirates who often operated on the fringes of these formal economies, such currencies were impractical for everyday transactions. Cocoa beans, by contrast, offered a lightweight and versatile alternative, one that could be easily divided and traded without the need for complex systems of valuation. Picture a pirate captain, his eyes scanning the horizon for signs of land or ships. In his pocket, a pouch of cocoa beans jingles softly with each step, a currency that is as portable as it is practical. For him and his crew, these beans represent a tangible means of exchange, a resource that can be used to purchase goods, settle debts, or even procure information from local inhabitants. Historians still argue whether cocoa beans were truly considered equal in value to coins in pirate circles, or if their use was more symbolic, a reflection of the pirates' rejection of the conventional and embrace of the unconventional. What is clear, however, is that the flexibility and accessibility of cocoa made it an ideal currency for those who lived and worked outside the bounds of established society. As you ponder this intriguing comparison, you begin to see how cocoa beans became a symbol of the pirates' defiance and independence. In their hands, these small seeds were transformed from a simple agricultural product into a powerful tool of commerce and negotiation, a testament to their ability to adapt and innovate in the face of adversity. Consider the scene as a pirate strikes a deal with a local trader, their exchange conducted in the quiet shadows of a secluded cove. The cocoa beans that pass between them are more than just a means of payment. They are a bridge between worlds, a shared understanding that transcends the boundaries of language and culture. In this world of fluid identities and shifting allegiances, the choice of cocoa beans as currency speaks to the pirate's ability to navigate the complexities of a rapidly changing environment. It is a story of resourcefulness and resilience, of finding value in the unexpected and forging connections in a world defined by uncertainty. As the ship sails onward, the sun rising higher in the sky, you reflect on the legacy of cocoa as a currency of choice for pirates. It's a tale of innovation and adaptability, of challenging the norms and creating new possibilities in a world that often sought to confine them. So as the horizon stretches out before you, a canvas of endless blue, take a moment to appreciate the ingenuity of those who lived and thrived on the edge of the sea. In their hands, the humble cocoa bean became more than just a commodity. It was a symbol of their spirit of adventure and enterprise, a testament to the enduring legacy of those who dared to chart their own course through the vastness of the ocean. As the pirate ship navigates the open waters, its sails billowing majestically in the wind, you find yourself pondering the intricate web of cocoa trade routes that crisscross the Caribbean, a network that intertwines seamlessly with the daring exploits of pirate expeditions. These routes, like the veins of a living organism, pulse with the energy of commerce and adventure, connecting distant lands and diverse peoples through the exchange of one humble commodity, cocoa beans. Picture yourself standing at the helm, the vast expanse of the sea stretching out before you like an uncharted canvas. The sun glints off the water, casting shimmering reflections that dance across the surface. In this world of endless horizons, the cocoa trade routes are both a lifeline and a labyrinth, a complex system that pirates have mastered with a blend of cunning and courage. The cocoa trade, driven by the demand for this exotic product in European markets, has given rise to a bustling network of routes that wind their way through the Caribbean's myriad islands. For pirates, these routes represent both opportunity and challenge, a chance to intercept valuable cargo and engage in the age-old game of cat and mouse with merchant vessels and naval patrols. Imagine the scene as the pirate ship approaches a convoy of merchant ships, their holds filled with cocoa beans bound for distant shores. The pirates, ever vigilant and opportunistic, prepare to launch their attack, their eyes fixed on the prize that awaits them. In this high-stakes game of strategy and skill, the cocoa trade routes serve as both a battleground and a bounty, a testament to the pirates' ability to navigate the complexities of trade and commerce. Historians still argue whether pirates were a significant force in shaping the cocoa trade, or if their impact was more localized, confined to specific regions and periods. What is undeniable, however, is that the cocoa trade routes provided a unique landscape for piracy to flourish, a world where the boundaries between legality and lawlessness were often blurred. As you delve deeper into the intricacies of these trade routes, you begin to see how cocoa became a cornerstone of the Caribbean economy, a commodity that transcended borders and bridged cultures. The demand for cocoa in European markets fueled a thriving industry, one that pirates were eager to exploit for their gain. Consider the scene as a pirate captain. His ship, laden with captured cocoa, negotiates with a local trader in a secluded cove. The exchange is conducted with a mix of caution and camaraderie, the cocoa beans a common currency that facilitates commerce and cooperation. In this world of shifting allegiances and hidden agendas, the cocoa trade routes become a stage for both conflict and collaboration, a testament to the complexity and dynamism of the pirate economy. In this vibrant tapestry of trade and adventure, cocoa beans serve as both a prize and a passport, a means of accessing the resources and relationships that define the pirate world. For those who dare to navigate these waters, the cocoa trade offers both challenge and reward, a dance of risk and opportunity that has captivated the imagination for centuries. As the ship sails onward, the sun dipping below the horizon in a blaze of color, you reflect on the legacy of the cocoa trade routes and their role in shaping the pirate world. It's a story of innovation and enterprise, of finding opportunity in the margins and forging connections in a world where tradition and innovation coexist. So as the stars begin to twinkle above, casting their gentle light on the sea below, take a moment to appreciate the ingenuity and audacity of those who lived and thrived on the edge of the known world. In their hands, the humble cocoa bean became a symbol of adventure and enterprise, a testament to the enduring spirit of those who dared to chart their own course through the vastness of the ocean. As the pirate ship sails into the open expanse of the ocean, the crew settles into the rhythmic routine of life at sea. In this world of constant motion where the horizon seems to stretch on forever, the pirate's diet becomes an intriguing subject of exploration. How do these seafaring adventurers sustain themselves during long voyages, and what role do cocoa beans play in their nutritional needs? Imagine yourself below deck where the air is filled with the mingled scents of salt water and the earthy aroma of stored provisions. The pirates gathered around a makeshift table share a meal that is as eclectic as it is practical. In this floating world where resources must be stretched and ingenuity is key, the pirate diet is a testament to both necessity and creativity. The staple of the pirate diet is a simple yet hearty fare: salted meat, hardtack, and dried legumes. These provisions, designed to withstand the rigors of long voyages, provide the sustenance needed to fuel the crew's demanding lifestyle. Yet amidst this utilitarian fare, cocoa beans find their place, adding a touch of sweetness and energy to the pirate's daily regimen. Picture a pirate reaching into a burlap sack, retrieving a handful of cocoa beans to share with his comrades. These beans, with their rich, dark flavor, offer a welcome contrast to the otherwise monotonous diet. Consumed as a quick snack or ground into a paste to create a rudimentary form of chocolate cocoa, serves as both a treat and a source of energy, a small luxury that lifts spirits and boosts morale. Historians still argue whether cocoa was a common fixture the pirate diet or if its consumption was reserved for special occasions. Some accounts suggest that cocoa was a prized commodity used sparingly to stretch supplies and enhance the limited variety of their meals. Others paint a picture of cocoa as a more prevalent part of pirate life, valued for its invigorating properties and its ability to stave off scurvy and other ailments. As you delve into the details of the pirate diet, you begin to see how cocoa beans become a symbol of the resourcefulness and adaptability that define pirate life. In this world of uncertainty, where the next meal is never guaranteed, the ability to transform a simple seed into a source of sustenance is a testament to the ingenuity of these seafaring adventurers. Consider the scene as the crew gathers for a meal, their laughter and conversation filling the air. The cocoa beans, savored slowly and shared freely, become a symbol of the camaraderie and shared experiences that unite them. In this world of constant movement and change, the pirate diet serves as both a necessity and a reflection of the values that bind the crew together. In this vibrant tapestry of life at sea, cocoa beans transcend their role as mere provisions. They become a bridge between survival and indulgence, a reminder of the simple pleasures that sustain the human spirit in the face of adversity. For pirates who live on the edge of society and the law, these small seeds are a testament to the resilience and resourcefulness that allow them to thrive in a world of uncertainty. So as the ship sails onward under a sky filled with stars, take a moment to reflect on the role of cocoa in shaping the pirate diet. It's a story of innovation and adaptability, of finding sustenance and joy in the most unlikely of places. In this world of adventure and enterprise, the cocoa bean serves as both a source of nourishment and a symbol of the enduring spirit of those who lived and thrived on the edge of the sea. As the pirate ship sails through the moonlit waters, the tales and legends of the sea come alive in the soft glow of the night. Among these stories, the lore of cocoa weaves its way through pirate history, becoming as much a part of their mythology as tales of buried treasure and ghostly apparitions. In this world where the line between reality and legend often blurs, cocoa takes on a life of its own, interwoven with the stories that define pirate lore. Imagine yourself gathered around a flickering lantern with the crew, the night air, cool and filled with the gentle lapping of waves against the hull. The pirates, their faces painted with shadows, exchange tales of adventure and intrigue, their voices hushed in the stillness of the night. It's a tradition as old as the sea itself, a way of preserving the shared history and culture of those who call the ocean home. In this world of storytelling, cocoa becomes more than just a commodity. It takes on a mythic quality woven into the fabric of pirate lore, like the very sails that propelled their ships. Stories abound of legendary captains who struck it rich with cocoa, their fortunes hidden away on remote islands waiting to be discovered by those brave enough to seek them out. Picture a pirate recounting the tale of a fabled treasure, his voice rising and falling with the rhythm of the sea. According to legend, the treasure consists not of gold or jewels, but of sacks upon sacks of cocoa beans, a fortune that promises both wealth and the promise of endless indulgence. The story captivates the audience, their imaginations fired by the possibility of such a wondrous find. Historians still argue whether these tales of Coco treasures have any basis in reality, or if they are merely the product of the pirates' fertile imagination. Some suggest that the stories were inspired by real events embellished over time to capture the spirit of adventure and possibility that defined pirate life. Others contend that the legends were purely fictional, a means of entertaining and inspiring those who dared to dream of a life beyond the horizon. As you listen to these tales, you begin to see how Coco becomes a symbol of the pirates' aspirations and desires, a representation of both their material ambitions and their quest for freedom. In these stories, Coco transcends its role as a mere trade good, becoming a metaphor for the riches that lie just out of reach, waiting to be claimed by those bold enough to pursue them. Consider the scene as the crew drifts off to sleep, lulled by the gentle rocking of the ship and the lingering echoes of the stories they've shared. The cocoa beans stored safely in the hold are a reminder of the adventures that await them on the morrow, a testament to the enduring spirit of those who seek their fortunes on the high seas. In this vibrant tapestry of myth and reality, cocoa beans become a bridge between the known and the unknown, a thread that connects the pirates to the stories that define their world. For these seafaring adventurers, the legends of Coco are a reminder of the possibilities that await them beyond the horizon, a testament to the power of imagination and the enduring allure of the sea. So as the ship sails onward, under the watchful gaze of the stars, take a moment to reflect on the legacy of Coco in pirate lore. It's a story of adventure and aspiration, of finding meaning and inspiration in the most unlikely of places. In this world of myth and reality, the cocoa bean serves as both a symbol and a story, a testament to the enduring spirit of those who dared to chart their own course through the vastness of the ocean. As the sun rises and bathes the ship in a golden warmth, you find yourself drawn in the practicalities of life at sea, where the preservation of provisions is a matter of survival. Among these, the preservation of cocoa beans stands out as an intriguing aspect of pirate ingenuity. In this world of unpredictable weather and long voyages, the ability to keep cocoa fresh and viable is both a challenge and a testament to the resourcefulness of these seafaring adventurers. Imagine yourself below deck where the air is cool and filled with the mingled scents of wood and stored goods. Pirates, ever the pragmatists, have devised a variety of methods to ensure that their precious cocoa beans remain in good condition throughout their journeys. It's a process that requires both knowledge and creativity, a delicate balance between nature and necessity. The key to preserving cocoa beans lies in understanding their unique properties. Unlike other provisions that require salting or drying, cocoa beans are naturally resilient, their tough outer shells providing a measure of protection against the elements. However, even these hardy seeds are susceptible to the ravages of moisture and pests, and it is here that pirate ingenuity comes into play. Picture a pirate carefully inspecting a sack of cocoa beans, his practiced eye scanning for signs of spoilage. The beans must be stored in a cool, dry place, away from the dampness that permeates the ship. To achieve this, pirates often line their storage areas with layers of burlap or canvas, creating a barrier that helps to regulate temperature and humidity. Historians still argue whether pirates borrowed these preservation techniques from indigenous peoples or developed them independently through trial and error. What is clear, however, is that the ability to preserve cocoa beans was essential to the pirate economy, allowing them to trade and consume this valuable commodity even on the longest voyages. As you delve into the science of cocoa preservation, you begin to see how these methods reflect the broader challenges of life at sea. In this world of constant movement and change, the ability to adapt and innovate is crucial to survival. The preservation of cocoa becomes a symbol of the pirates' resilience and resourcefulness, a testament to their ability to thrive in an environment defined by uncertainty. Consider the scene as the crew gathers for a meal, their laughter and conversation filling the air. The cocoa beans, carefully preserved and savored, slowly become a symbol of the camaraderie and shared experiences that unite them. In this world of constant movement and change, the ability to preserve and enjoy cocoa is a reminder of the simple pleasures that sustain the human spirit in the face of adversity. In this vibrant tapestry of life at sea, cocoa beans transcend their role as mere provisions. They become a bridge between survival and indulgence, a reminder of the ingenuity and adaptability that define pirate life. For pirates who live on the edge of society and the law, these small seeds are a testament to the resilience and resourcefulness that allow them to thrive in a world of uncertainty. So as the ship sails onward under a sky filled with stars, take a moment to reflect on the role of cocoa in shaping the pirate diet. It's a story of innovation and adaptability, of finding sustenance and joy in the most unlikely of places. In this world of adventure and enterprise, the cocoa bean serves as both a source of nourishment and a symbol of the enduring spirit of those who lived and thrived on the edge of the sea. As the pirate ship sails through the azure waters of the Caribbean, a tale as gripping as any sea adventure unfolds, a tale of pirates striking it rich with cocoa beans. It's a story that challenges the traditional narrative of treasure chests, brimming with gold and jewels, replacing it with sacks of these tiny treasures that held their own form of wealth. Imagine yourself standing on the deck, the sun casting a warm glow as the ship glides smoothly over the waves. The crew, abuzz with excitement, speaks of a recent haul that has set their imaginations alight. This time, the bounty isn't the gleam of gold, but the deep, rich hue of cocoa beans. A fortune that promises not only wealth, but also the allure of endless indulgence. In this world of pirates where fortunes can be made and lost in the blink of an eye, the capture of a ship laden with cocoa beans is a triumphant moment. For these seafaring adventurers, cocoa represents both a tangible asset and a versatile currency, a commodity that can be traded, consumed, or stored for future use. Picture the scene as the pirate captain, his eyes gleaming with satisfaction, surveys the bounty before him. The sacks of cocoa beans stacked neatly in the hold are a testament to the crew's daring and skill. In a world where the next opportunity might be just over the horizon, this haul is a reminder of the rewards that await those who dare to seize the moment. Historians still argue whether such cocoa treasures were as common as the legends suggest, or if these tales were embellished over time to capture the spirit of adventure and possibility that defined pirate life. What is undeniable, however, is the allure of cocoa as a symbol of both wealth and freedom, a commodity that transcended the traditional boundaries of trade and commerce. As you delve into these stories of cocoa fortunes, you begin to see how they reflect the broader dynamics of the pirate world. In this realm of fluid identities and shifting allegiances, the capture of cocoa becomes a metaphor for the pirate's quest for autonomy and defiance against the constraints of the old world. Consider the scene as the crew gathers to celebrate their success, their voices rising in a chorus of laughter and song. The cocoa beans shared among them become a symbol of their collective triumph and the bonds that unite them. In this world of constant movement and change, the pursuit of cocoa fortunes is a testament to the pirate's resilience and resourcefulness, a reminder of the possibilities that await those bold enough to chart their own course. In this vibrant tapestry of adventure and enterprise, cocoa beans transcend their role as mere commodities. They become a bridge between aspiration and achievement, a reminder of the ingenuity and determination that define pirate life. For pirates who live on the edge of society and the law, these small seeds are a testament to the enduring spirit of those who dare to dream of a life beyond the horizon. So as the ship sails onward, under the watchful gaze of the stars, take a moment to reflect on the legacy of cocoa fortunes and their role in shaping the pirate world. It's a story of adventure and aspiration, of finding meaning and inspiration in the most unlikely of places. In this world of myth and reality, the cocoa bean serves as both a symbol and a story, a testament to the enduring spirit of those who dared to chart their own course through the vastness of the ocean. As the pirate ship cruises through the sunlit waters of the Caribbean, you find yourself drawn into the stories of legendary pirates and their famed cocoa stashes. These larger-than-life figures, with their daring exploits and colorful personalities, have become the stuff of legend, their tales interwoven with the rich aroma of cocoa that pervades their adventures. Imagine standing on the deck, the sea breeze ruffling your hair as you gaze out at the endless expanse of blue. The crew gathered around shares stories of famous pirates whose names have become synonymous with adventure and intrigue. Among these tales, the cocoa bean takes center stage, a symbol of both wealth and the audacious spirit that defines these legendary figures. One such pirate is the notorious Captain Henry Morgan, whose exploits in the Caribbean have become the stuff of legends. Known for his cunning and charisma, Morgan was a master strategist, leading daring raids and amassing fortunes that included not only gold and silver, but also vast quantities of cocoa beans. For Morgan, these beans were more than just a commodity, they were a testament to his success and a tool of his trade used to secure alliances and fuel his ventures. Picture Morgan standing on the deck of his flagship, his eyes scanning the horizon for the next opportunity. In his hold, sacks of cocoa beans are stacked alongside other treasures, a testament to his prowess and ambition. For Morgan and his crew, the cocoa bean is a symbol of their shared triumphs and the possibilities that await them on the horizon. Historians still argue whether Morgan's cocoa stashes were as significant as the legends suggest, or if they have been embellished over time to capture the imagination of those who hear his tales. What is undeniable, however, is the allure of cocoa as a symbol of both wealth and adventure, a commodity that transcended the traditional boundaries of trade and commerce. Another legendary figure is the infamous Blackbeard, whose fearsome reputation and larger-than-life persona have made him a fixture in the annals of pirate history. Known for his dramatic appearances and strategic prowess, Blackbeard was said to have amassed a fortune that included a substantial cache of cocoa beans. For this fearsome pirate, cocoa represented both a versatile currency and a symbol of his daring exploits. Consider the scene as Blackbeard, his imposing figure silhouetted against the setting sun, surveys his domain. The cocoa beans stored safely in the hold of his ship are a testament to his audacity and cunning. In a world where the next opportunity might be just over the horizon, these beans are a reminder of the rewards that await those who dare to seize the moment. In this vibrant tapestry of pirate lore, cocoa beans become more than just a commodity. They are a bridge between myth and reality, a reminder of the ingenuity and determination that define pirate life. For these legendary figures who lived on the edge of society and the law, cocoa stashes are testament to the enduring spirit of those who dare to dream of a life beyond the horizon. As you listen to these tales of legendary pirates and their cocoa fortunes, you begin to see how they reflect the broader dynamics of the pirate world. In this realm of fluid identities and shifting allegiances, the pursuit of cocoa becomes a metaphor for the pirate's quest for autonomy and defiance against the constraints of the old world. So as the ship sails onward under the watchful gaze of the stars, take a moment to reflect on the legacy of cocoa stashes and their role in shaping pirate history. It's a story of adventure and aspiration, of finding meaning and inspiration in the most unlikely of places. In this world of myth and reality, the cocoa bean serves as both a symbol and a story, a testament to the enduring spirit of those who dared to chart their own course through the vastness of the ocean. As the pirate ship cuts through the turquoise waters of the Caribbean, you find yourself drawn into the shadowy world of cocoa bean, smuggling a clandestine endeavor that flourishes in the hidden coves and winding inlets of this vibrant region. In this world where the boundaries between legality and lawlessness blur, the smuggling of cocoa beans becomes a tale of intrigue and daring, a testament to the resourcefulness and audacity of those who dare to defy the constraints of the old world. Imagine yourself standing at the bow of the ship, the wind whipping through your hair as the vessel glides toward a secluded cove. The crew, alert and watchful, prepares for the delicate operation that lies ahead. In this world of shadows and secrets, the smuggling of cocoa beans is both an art and a science, requiring a keen understanding of the land and the sea. The Caribbean, with its myriad islands and hidden waterways, offers the perfect backdrop for such illicit activities. Here, the cocoa bean becomes both a prize and a commodity, a symbol of the opportunities that await those bold enough to seize them. For pirates who often operate outside the bounds of colonial law, the smuggling of cocoa is a means of survival and a testament to their ingenuity. Picture the scene as the pirate crew, hidden by the cover of darkness, navigates the treacherous waters of a narrow inlet. Their goal is a hidden cove known only to a select few, where they will offload their precious cargo of cocoa beans. The operation requires precision and patience, a dance of stealth and skill that speaks to the pirates' adaptability and resourcefulness. Historians still argue whether cocoa smuggling was as widespread as the legends suggest, or if it was confined to specific regions and periods. What is clear, however, is that the smuggling of cocoa beans was an integral part of the pirate economy, providing both a source of income and a means of forging alliances with local traders and communities. As you delve into the intricacies of cocoa smuggling, you begin to see how it reflects the broader dynamics of the pirate world. In this realm of fluid identities and shifting allegiances, the smuggling of cocoa becomes a metaphor for the pirates' quest for autonomy and defiance against the constraints of the old world. Consider the scene as the crew, their mission accomplished, gathers to celebrate their success. The cocoa beans, safely hidden away, are a testament to their collective triumph and the bonds that unite them. In this world of constant movement and change, the smuggling of cocoa becomes a symbol of the pirates' resilience and resourcefulness, a reminder of the possibilities that await those bold enough to chart their own course. In this vibrant tapestry of adventure and enterprise, cocoa beans transcend their role as mere commodities. They become a bridge between aspiration and achievement, a reminder of the ingenuity and determination that define pirate life. For pirates who live on the edge of society and the law, these small seeds are a testament to the enduring spirit of those who dare to dream of a life beyond the horizon. So as the ship sails onward under the watchful gaze of the stars, take a moment to reflect on the legacy of cocoa smuggling and its role in shaping the pirate world. It's a story of adventure and aspiration, of finding meaning and inspiration in the most unlikely of places. In this world of myth and reality, the cocoa bean serves as both a symbol and a story, a testament to the enduring spirit of those who dared to chart their own course through the vastness of the ocean. As the pirate ship sails through the sun-dappled waters of the Caribbean, you find yourself contemplating the intricate web of alliances and relationships that cocoa beans help to forge. In this world of shifting allegiances and hidden agendas, the use of cocoa as a medium of exchange becomes a vital tool for building and maintaining alliances among pirate crews and with local traders. Imagine standing on the deck, the warm sun on your face, and the gentle breeze carrying the scent of salt and adventure. The crew, ever vigilant and opportunistic, understands the importance of alliances in ensuring their survival and success. In this world where trust is as valuable as treasure, cocoa beans become a currency that speaks to the shared interests and mutual benefits that bind these alliances together. The Caribbean, with its plethora of islands and diverse cultures, offers a unique landscape for the formation of such partnerships. Here, pirate crews and local traders engage in a complex dance of negotiation and cooperation. Their exchange is often facilitated by the versatile and universally valued cocoa bean. For pirates who often operate outside the bounds of colonial authority, these alliances are essential to securing safe havens, provisions, and intelligence. Picture the scene as a pirate captain, his reputation for cunning and charisma, well established, meets with a local trader in a secluded cove. Their conversation is one of mutual respect and shared interests. The cocoa beans that change hands, a symbol of the trust and cooperation that underpin their alliance. In this world of ever-shifting dynamics, the ability to forge and maintain such relationships is a testament to the pirate's adaptability and acumen. Historians still argue whether these alliances were as widespread and influential as the legends suggest, or if they were more localized and situational. What is clear, however, is that cocoa beans played a crucial role in the formation and maintenance of these partnerships, serving as both a currency and a symbol of shared goals and mutual benefit. As you delve into the intricacies of these alliances, you begin to see how they reflect the broader dynamics of the pirate world. In this realm of fluid identities and shifting allegiances, the use of cocoa becomes a metaphor for the pirate's quest for autonomy and defiance against the constraints of the old world. Consider the scene as the crew their alliances secured gathers to discuss their next move. The cocoa beans carefully apportioned and stored are a testament to their collective strength and the bonds that unite them. In this world of constant movement and change, the ability to forge alliances through the use of cocoa becomes a symbol of the pirate's resilience and resourcefulness, a reminder of the possibilities that await those bold enough to chart their own course. In this vibrant tapestry of adventure and enterprise, cocoa beans transcend their role as mere commodities. They become a bridge between aspiration and achievement, a reminder of the ingenuity and determination that define pirate life. For pirates who live on the edge of society and the law, these small seeds are a testament to the enduring spirit of those who dare to dream of a life beyond the horizon. So as the ship sails onward under the watchful gaze of the stars, take a moment to reflect on the legacy of cocoa-fueled alliances and their role in shaping the pirate world. It's a story of adventure and aspiration, of finding meaning and inspiration in the most unlikely of places. In this world of myth and reality, the cocoa bean serves as both a symbol and a story, a testament to the enduring spirit of those who dared to chart their own course through the vastness of the ocean. As the pirate ship sails under the brilliant Caribbean sun, the crew engages in the age-old practice of attending to their health and well-being. In this world where medical supplies are scarce and the nearest doctor is often an ocean away, pirates turn to the resources at hand, cocoa beans among them, to address their medicinal needs. The use of cocoa in pirate medicine is a tale of folk remedies and seafaring ingenuity, a testament to the creativity and resilience of those who live on the edge of the known world. Imagine yourself in the ship's hold where the air is cool and filled with the earthy aroma of stored provisions. The crew gathered around a makeshift table shares stories of ailments cured and spirits lifted by the humble cocoa bean. In this world of limited resources, the pirates rely on folk remedies passed down through generations, blending traditional knowledge with the practicalities of life at sea. The use of cocoa in pirate medicine is rooted in its invigorating properties. Rich in antioxidants and natural compounds, cocoa is believed to offer a range of health benefits, from boosting energy and improving mood to aiding digestion and warding off infections. For pirates who often face the physical and mental challenges of long voyages, these properties make cocoa a valuable addition to their medicinal toolkit. Picture a pirate preparing a simple remedy, grinding cocoa beans into a paste, and mixing it with water or rum to create a tonic. This concoction, consumed as needed, provides a much-needed boost of energy and vitality, a small comfort in a life defined by uncertainty and hardship. The pirates, ever resourceful, used cocoa to address a range of ailments, from fatigue and sore muscles to scurvy and digestive issues. Historians still argue whether cocoa's medicinal use was as widespread as some accounts suggest, or if it was more of a luxury afforded during times of prosperity. What is clear, however, is that the pirates' use of cocoa in their folk remedies reflects their adaptability and ingenuity, their ability to make the most of the resources available to them. As you delve into the details of pirate medicine, you begin to see how cocoa becomes a symbol of the broader challenges and triumphs of life at sea. In this realm of constant movement and change, the ability to harness the healing properties of cocoa is a testament to the pirate's resilience and resourcefulness, a reminder of the simple pleasures that sustain the human spirit in the face of adversity. Consider the scene as the crew gathers to share a meal, their laughter and conversation filling the air. The cocoa beans, carefully preserved and savored, slowly become a symbol of the camaraderie and shared experiences that unite them. In this world of constant movement and change, the use of cocoa in pirate medicine is a reminder of the ingenuity and adaptability that define pirate life. In this vibrant tapestry of adventure and enterprise, cocoa beans transcend their role as mere provisions. They become a bridge between survival and indulgence, a reminder of the ingenuity and adaptability that define pirate life. For pirates who live on the edge of society and the law, these small seeds are a testament to the resilience and resourcefulness that allow them to thrive in a world of uncertainty. So as the ship sails onward under a sky filled with stars, take a moment to reflect on the role of cocoa in shaping pirate medicine. It's a story of innovation and adaptability, of finding sustenance and joy in the most unlikely of places. In this world of adventure and enterprise, the cocoa bean serves as both a source of nourishment and a symbol of the enduring spirit of those who lived and thrived on the edge of the sea. As the pirate ship journeys through the vast expanse of the Caribbean, the air is alive with whispers of myths and superstitions that surround the humble cocoa bean. In this world where the line between reality and legend often blurs, cocoa takes on an aura of mystery and magic woven into the stories and beliefs that shape pirate culture. Imagine yourself gathered with the crew around a flickering lantern, the night enveloping the ship in a shroud of shadows. The pirates, their faces illuminated by the soft glow of the lantern exchange. Tales of strange occurrences and unexplainable events attributed to the mysterious powers of cocoa beans. In this world of uncertainty and adventure, where the sea holds many secrets, cocoa becomes a symbol of both good fortune and caution. The myths and superstitions surrounding cocoa are as diverse as the pirates themselves, each story adding a layer of intrigue and enchantment to the pirate narrative. Some tell of cocoa beans as talismans of luck, believed to protect sailors from misfortune and guide them safely through treacherous waters. Others speak of cocoa as an offering to the sea gods, ensuring fair winds and favorable tides. Picture a pirate, his voice low and conspiratorial, recounting the story of a legendary captain who always carried a pouch of cocoa beans as a charm against danger. According to legend, this captain never set sail without first casting a handful of cocoa beans into the sea, a ritual believed to appease the spirits of the deep. and secure their protection. Historians still argue whether these myths and superstitions have any basis in historical fact, or if they are purely the imaginative creations of seafaring storytellers. What is clear, however, is that the myths surrounding Coco speak to the broader human desire to find meaning and connection in the world around us, particularly in the face of the unknown. As you delve into these stories, you begin to see how Coco becomes a symbol of the pirates' hopes and fears, a tangible representation of both their aspirations and the challenges they face. In this world of constant movement and change, the myths and superstitions surrounding Coco offer a sense of continuity and comfort, a reminder of the shared beliefs and traditions that unite the crew. Consider the scene as the crew drifts off to sleep, lulled by the gentle rocking of the ship and the lingering echoes of the stories they've shared. The cocoa beans stored safely in the hold are a reminder of the adventures that await them on the morrow, a testament to the enduring spirit of those who seek their fortunes on the high seas. In this vibrant tapestry of myth and reality, cocoa beans transcend their role as mere commodities. They become a bridge between the known and the unknown, a thread that connects the pirates to the stories that define their world. For these seafaring adventurers, the myths and superstitions of Coco are a reminder of the possibilities that await them beyond the horizon, a testament to the power of imagination and the enduring allure of the sea. So as the ship sails onward under the watchful gaze of the stars, take a moment to reflect on the legacy of Coco myths and superstitions and their role in shaping pirate culture. It's a story of adventure and aspiration, of finding meaning and inspiration in the most unlikely of places. In this world of myth and reality, the cocoa bean serves as both a symbol and a story, a testament to the enduring spirit of those who dared to chart their own course through the vastness of the ocean. As the pirate ship navigates the ever-changing currents of the Caribbean, you find yourself witnessing a pivotal moment in history, the decline of cocoa beans as a form of currency. In this world of shifting power dynamics and evolving economies, the cocoa bean, once a staple of pirate transactions, begins to lose its luster in the face of new colonial influences and the changing tides of commerce. Imagine standing on the deck, the sun casting a warm glow over the horizon as the ship approaches a bustling port. The air is thick with the sounds of trade and the clamor of merchant vessels, each one vying for a share of the burgeoning wealth that flows through these waters. In this world of rapid change and expansion, the traditional ways of the pirates are slowly giving way to new realities. The decline of cocoa as currency is driven by a multitude of factors, chief among them the rise of colonial powers and their desire to impose order and control over the region. As European nations establish colonies and trading posts throughout the Caribbean, they bring with them their own currencies and systems of commerce, supplanting the informal economies that once flourished among pirates and local traders. Picture the scene as a pirate captain, his face a mask of contemplation, surveys the bustling port town. The merchants now dealing in coins and paper currency seem to be leaving the cocoa bean behind. For this captain and his crew, the changing economic landscape presents both challenge and opportunity, a chance to adapt and innovate in the face of an uncertain future. Historians still argue whether the decline of cocoa as currency was an inevitable consequence of colonial expansion or if it was driven by other economic and social factors. What is clear, however, is that the transition from cocoa to more standardized forms of currency marked a significant shift in the pirate economy, one that mirrored broader changes in the world around them. As you delve into the details of this transition, you begin to see how it reflects the broader dynamics of the pirate world. In this realm of fluid identities and shifting allegiances, the decline of cocoa as currency becomes a metaphor for the pirates' struggle to maintain their autonomy and identity in the face of encroaching colonial influence. Consider the scene as the crew gathers to discuss their next move, their voices filled with both uncertainty and determination. The cocoa beans, once a symbol of their independence and resourcefulness, now serve as a reminder of the challenges they face, a testament to the resilience and adaptability that define pirate life. In this vibrant tapestry of adventure and enterprise, the decline of cocoa as currency marks the end of an era, but it also heralds the beginning of a new chapter in pirate history. For pirates who live on the edge of society and the law, this transition is a testament to their enduring spirit and their ability to navigate the complexities of a changing world. So as the ship sails onward, under the watchful gaze of the stars, take a moment to reflect on the legacy of cocoa currency and its role in shaping the pirate world. It's a story of innovation and adaptability, of finding meaning and opportunity in the face of change. In this world of myth and reality, the cocoa bean serves as both a symbol and a story, a testament to the enduring spirit of those who dared to chart their own course through the vastness of the ocean. As the pirate ship sails into the golden glow of a Caribbean sunset, you find yourself reflecting on the enduring legacy of cocoa beans in the world of piracy. This humble seed, once a cornerstone of pirate commerce and culture, has left an indelible mark on the history and lore of those who dared to live on the fringes of society. In this world of adventure and enterprise, the cocoa bean serves as both a symbol of the past and a beacon of the spirit that continues to capture the imagination. Imagine standing on the deck, the sea stretching endlessly before you, as the stories of pirates and cocoa unfold in your mind. These tales, rich with the flavors of history and myth, speak to the resourcefulness and resilience of those who embrace the pirate life. From currency and trade to medicine and superstition, cocoa beans played a multifaceted role in shaping the pirate world. The legacy of cocoa in pirate history is one of innovation and adaptability. In a time when the conventional rules of society often fell short, pirates turned to cocoa as a versatile and accessible resource that could meet the diverse needs of their community. Whether used as currency sustenance or a symbol of luck, cocoa beans were a testament to the ingenuity and creativity that defined pirate life. Historians still argue about the extent of cocoa's impact on piracy, but its presence in pirate lore and culture is undeniable. The stories of cocoa treasures, smuggling routes, and legendary captains who valued cocoa as highly as gold continue to capture the imagination, offering a glimpse into a world where the ordinary becomes extraordinary. As you delve into the legacy of cocoa and pirates, you begin to see how this small seed connects the past with the present, a reminder of the enduring human desire to explore, innovate, and find meaning in the world around us. In this vibrant tapestry of history and myth, cocoa beans become a symbol of the possibilities that await those who dare to dream. Consider the scene as the crew gathers for a final meal, their laughter and stories filling the air as the sun sets on another day. The cocoa beans shared among them serve as a reminder of the adventures they've shared and the bonds that unite them. In this world of constant movement and change, the legacy of cocoa is a testament to the pirates' spirit of camaraderie and resilience. In this timeless narrative of adventure and aspiration, cocoa beans transcend their role as mere commodities. They become a bridge between the known and the unknown, a thread that connects the pirates to the stories that define their world. For these seafaring adventurers, the legacy of cocoa is a reminder of the possibilities that await them beyond the horizon, a testament to the power of imagination and the enduring allure of the sea. So as the ship sails onward under the watchful gaze of the stars, take a moment to reflect on the legacy of cocoa and its role in shaping pirate history. It's a story of innovation and adaptability, of finding meaning and inspiration in the most unlikely of places. In this world of myth and reality, the cocoa bean serves as both a symbol and a story, a testament to the enduring spirit of those who dared to chart their own course through the vastness of the ocean. As the pirate ship sails into the gentle embrace of twilight, you find yourself pondering the final reflections on cocoa and its remarkable journey through the annals of pirate history. This unassuming seed woven into the fabric of adventure and commerce has left a legacy that continues to resonate through time, a testament to the ingenuity and spirit of those who dared to carve out a life on the high seas. Imagine standing on the deck, the night sky, a tapestry of stars stretching endlessly above, as the stories of cocoa and pirates echo softly in your mind. These tales, rich with the flavors of history and myth, offer a window into a world where the ordinary transformed into the extraordinary, where the boundaries between reality and legend blurred, like the horizon at dusk. The legacy of cocoa in the pirate world is one of adaptability and innovation, a narrative that reflects the broader human experience of seeking meaning and opportunity amidst the unknown. In a time when the rigid structures of society often faltered, pirates turned to cocoa as a versatile resource, a currency, a sustenance, a talisman that met the diverse needs of their community and fueled their daring exploits. Historians may continue to debate the specifics of cocoa's role in pirate history, but its presence in the lore and culture of the time remains undeniable. The stories of cocoa treasures, smuggling routes, and legendary captains who valued cocoa alongside gold captivate the imagination, offering a glimpse into a world where adventure and possibility reign supreme. As you reflect on the enduring legacy of cocoa and pirates, you begin to see how this small seed connects the past with the present, a reminder of the timeless human desire to explore, innovate, and find connection in the world around us. In this vibrant tapestry of history and myth, cocoa beans serve as both a symbol of the past and a beacon of the spirit that continues to inspire. Consider the scene as the crew gathers for one last meal under the stars, their laughter and stories mingling with the gentle sound of the sea. The cocoa beans shared among them are a reminder of the adventures they've shared, the bonds they've forged, and the dreams they've pursued. In this world of constant movement and change, the legacy of Coco is a testament to the pirate's spirit of camaraderie and resilience, a legacy that endures long after the last sail has been furled. And as the ship sails onward into the night, the stars guiding its way, take a moment to appreciate the journey we've shared through the world of Coco and pirates. It's a story of innovation and aspiration, of finding meaning and inspiration in the most unlikely of places. In this world of myth and reality, the cocoa bean serves as both a symbol and a story, a testament to the enduring spirit of those who dared to chart their own course through the vastness of the ocean. As we draw this journey to a close, allow yourself to drift softly into the comforting embrace of sleep, cradled by the gentle rhythms of the sea. Let the tales of Coco and pirates linger in your dreams, a whisper of adventure and possibility as the night enfolds you.